Good afternoon, everybody. I'm trying this different. Usually I do live videos on YouTube or Facebook. My business, Goddess Love Healings. Um, welcome. It is 1:44. Woo! I was called by the universe to do this video. Well, I just wanted to first thank you all so much for your prayers, and I love being able to connect with everyone I can on my journey, um, physically, mentally, spiritually, and really get to dig in deep and build new relationships with others that are like minded. On their soul's mission and awakening. It's been a really great experience for me. I found this book. It is called Love. Okay. And that was what my journey was about. It was to experience love in all of its different forms and shapes and sizes. Okay. And it says, a warm and wonderful book about the largest experience in life. So we really didn't, with all our human experience, you know, around love, we really don't know anything about love until we dive deep within ourselves, okay? And that's what I did. And it was healing ancestral karma and habits, patterns, and belief systems that there's only one way, okay? One way to think, one way to feel, one way to be, one way to act and react. And it wasn't easy at first for me, by no means. However, I wanted to start this live video, and I'm actually doing it from my laptop and doing a live before I post it, so I can edit and do all that. I'm learning everything I need to do that. So there's little parts in this book. Okay, it's Love by Leo Buscaglia. I don't know how to pronounce that myself, but maybe you can. I'll hold the book up. Okay, so that's what the book is created by. Who the book is created by. And it's got different contents like any book. And the first one is Forward to Love. And that's the introduction of the actual writer, Leo. Okay. Author of Personhood. Okay, I don't know who that is. But I haven't read the book yet. However, I read some things in Love Knows No Age. I've actually figured that out. I am perfect where I am right now, and I don't think of my age as a linear time and space and place here in the physical. I also integrate with my own higher self and my spirit, and I age gracefully and peacefully. Okay, so the first one is love as a learned phenomenon. And what have we learned? We've learned so much about love, but we don't know enough. We don't know enough until we can literally say, you know what? I had enough and I want to know more. I want to know more. And I learned this through my team in spirit and God, Creator, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit about my spiritual awakening. That's how it was for me. It was just to get to know myself, be myself, trust myself, love myself unconditionally, with full acceptance of every aspect of my being, a human being in the experience of life, and being able to love outside of myself, even when I didn't have this feeling is I'm good enough to deserve love or to give love. Okay, so I learned that. I learned that all them relationships that I believed were a failure were not a failure. They were actually there to teach me about me. And that's my big takeaway with this book, that, every chapter that I dive just a little niggle into, love knows no age, okay? Love is love. We are created from the creator of unconditional love, and our being is here to express emotions and with another being, okay? And we took that for granted. We really took that for granted. And I believe that has a lot to do with the corona. It was to bring us in to this place of being with the self and being able to, what do we love? What does love and happiness feel like to me? What does it look like to me? And to you, okay? And when I say this, it means when I was healing through my journey, literally, I was like, okay, this just don't change, okay? I'm keep attracting the same partners that want to mentally or emotionally or physically or even spiritually abuse me. And I said, I had enough, okay? I had a freaking enough. I want to know more. I want to know more, universe, God, Holy Trinity, whatever it is to you. So I started to channel myself, okay? I started to align with this distorted perception that I had. It was from the limited beliefs, habits, and patterns of things needing to be one specific way. And they really didn't need to be one way. They could have been any way that I wanted, okay? Any way that I thought and felt love was or is in the present. And love is always present. It was just this conditioning that I grew up thinking, and believing that this is it. Okay, this is it. Just, I was never allowed to be myself in my relationships. And when that didn't work, that was a sign from my own inner light and my being that it was time to move on. There's love always. It's everywhere. When you know it, you see it, and you feel it, and you express it with purpose and feeling, it just is. Okay? It just is. That's what I'm getting from this book, and I literally took it. I took this path. It was healing my ancestral karma. All right, this goes back to past lives, 7 generational ancestry karma. Okay, that was what I signed up for. That is what you signed up for as well. So I just wanted to make this short video. I know the mind doesn't want to sit long enough for a long video, so I'm going to try to shorten them a little bit. But all my life I had challenges with addictions, with depression, with anger, with even suicidal thoughts. And why in the hell would that be? Okay, why would that be? Life is beautiful. Life is the breath that we get to wake up with gratitude and appreciation, to be able to appreciate the sun, the moon, the clouds, how they move and they come together, and how the weather is always changing and the seasons are always changing. This is so important, because everything that is living and breathing is connected to you, and your perception of it is your reality. Okay? And that's what I learned, through life's challenges. It was there and present in that moment for me to learn about me. Where could I do better for me? Where could I step up and lead and be someone I've never ever thought I could be. All right, that's what I did. That's what I did. And I want to help everyone out there who gets to see this video. And when you do come, remember, it's timeless. It's timeless. It's perfect for you in that moment when you come across this video. So I love you all, and I didn't know how to love the world the way it is. I didn't know how to love me the way I was. And it was all about my imperfections. It was about just embracing them and saying, you know what, this is who I am. This is where I came from. This is who I was and who I am now. It's all of me. It's all aspects of every experience in love and work and career and education. It's everything, and I'm learning a lot right now still. It's like I came here to learn about the earth, learn about the nature, and how it communicates and how it's a part of us. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I wouldn't change it for anything. And I wouldn't change my past. I've learned to honor and release my past with all the challenges that taught me who I was or who I wanted to step into and what was in the way from stepping into that. So yeah, if I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this book yet, but I think I'm going to start reading from each chapter. And I take no credit for this book, definitely. I take my own credit and the value. I reestablished this new value of life, of love, of me, and how that relates to merging the physical reality with the spiritual reality. So I am a spiritual entrepreneur, and I love it. And maybe you're someone out there, I don't know who this is for, that I'm making this video for. Well, I do personally, but I was told to just show up. It was at 1:44. It's time for change. The world is a forever changing place in space, in reality, in many dimensions beyond. We're doing greater things, and it takes change. And I needed to learn that within the self. And I did that. Self-care, self-love, self-appreciation for all aspects of me. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every experience that changed my thoughts or changed my feelings to embrace more of me. And that's what we're all here to do. This is the prophecy. This is the legacy that we're all going to leave to your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's about cleaning up the generational family karma. And it was amazing. I got to choose how I wanted to feel, how I wanted to think, how I wanted to create my own reality. And I know everybody wants happiness, but it's really a choice. It's not out there that you have to seek it. You get to choose it. You get to be yourself in every moment. And when you cannot be yourself, you need to move past that. Move past that person. Move past that place. Move past that thing. Because you cannot be yourself. When you feel stuck and you're in this loop of thinking and it's recreating things that you've already learned and it keeps coming back. Yeah, it's time to get out of that. It's get out of that loop of thinking and start freeing your mind and freeing your emotions and connecting with who you are authentically. And that is who I am right now today. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. So it's like a glow up from inside and then outside. It just changes. Okay, I can't explain it. It's just part of the law of attraction, the law of vibration, the things that you speak into your reality. Okay, everybody wants a piece of controlling what's happening in the world. I did too. I thought, yeah, I'm here to live and die, so I don't. What is my piece? What is my part in being able to help the world change? That was not it. I didn't want to control the world or how it was right now, what's going out there, and what is being like the fear that we're having to face and look at that's happening. You don't have to. You can choose not to look at the fear, or you can look at the fear. Maybe you're someone that needs to look at the fear, so you can too switch your perception and be like, because my awakening, it was so amazing. It was like, I just had enough. Women being thrown in ditches, babies being thrown in dumpsters. What in the hell am I doing here? I mean, I can't be here anymore. I didn't want to be in my own body. I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to, it was a hermit mode, for me. And that was my awakening. And then the source showed up inside me, lifted me off the ground. Not physically, but my soul. I felt it. It just lifted and it said, what are you so worried about? Change the things you can and let go and give them to God, Creator, universe, whatever it is to you. You can't change it, but you can be the change of your own reality, yours alone. And this is mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's spiritually, it's ethereally, it's what you invite in and make your own belief, your own habit, your own pattern. What do you want? What do you want? Okay? Yeah, so I'm going to come back after I'm done this video, and I want to say thank you for all your prayers, and tomorrow's my surgery. It starts at 11:40 in Grand Rapids for my breast cancer, and I already know I'm all right. I already see the healing. I feel the healing. I'm being guided by my own intuition, by numerology, numbers that I sit here to follow, to line up with my resources through spirit. And I'm really grateful to be able to get emotional and speak with clarity and confidence and truth of my own journey so everyone else can find theirs and actually come into the knowing of theirs. It's not something you have to find. You already are it. It comes from within. So I want to say thank you. Anytime you see this video, it is timeless. Remember that. Anything else? Yeah, just let go and trust. You cannot carry the burden of the world, the whole world. That's not for you to carry. It is for you to create your own. And I'm here to assist with that. I will be away healing, so I might show up and express what I'm going through, for others to learn, if they're ever approached with this situation. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, for being you. Bye for now.